had a client that owed a lot of money on her tax return. You know, she wanted to look at it to see whether this was right. So I basically just did a review and I was like, oh, this isn't correct. Let's fix this. And I went from her owing a good chunk of change. I want to say she owed 6 figures down to her actually getting a refund because the income on her return was reported improperly. And she was like, oh, I love you. You know what you're doing. Again, I explained everything to her, explained why it was the way it was and how we changed it and what happened. And she was going around singing my praises and telling everybody everything. And then the next year, she came back and she wanted to claim her daughter, I think, on her tax return, or she wanted to do something, claim something on the tax return that I was like, we can't do this. And at this point, you know that I know what I'm talking about. You know I'm legit. You know I'm not gonna, fudge anything on the return. And she just like did a 180 and now I was like, the worst person that she had ever dealt with. She was never going to recommend me to anybody else. She was like, I'll just find somebody else to do it. And so she went, I'm assuming that she went somewhere else and told them something different. Sometimes explaining things to clients backfires because now you're telling them what they need to go tell somebody else to get what they want. So I had to explain to her why whatever she was trying to do on the return wasn't qualifying. And so I'm assuming she went somewhere else and got it done because she came back to me and she was like, see, I knew I could do it. And so that's like the most kind of like egregious one I can think of because I'm like, last year you were in love with me and now all of a sudden I don't know what I'm talking about. But there are plenty of people that I had to turn away or who turned away from me because I was like, you can't claim this child. You have to include this income. No, I'm not making up a Schedule C with losses just so you can bring your income down to the earned income credit range. And, somebody else will do it. That's fine. My name's not somebody else. So go talk to them.